Fear was not born cruel. It was born attentive, listening for danger, watching for harm. But when relief never came, fear stayed awake too long. It stopped asking questions and started making conclusions. Faces were no longer met as mysteries. They were approached as risks. And slowly, protection forgot how to soften. And so here are 8 moments fear turned others into enemies. 1. When difference stopped feeling curious. What was unfamiliar no longer invited wonder. It quietly became something to guard against. Curiosity closed its door the moment safety felt uncertain. 2. When silence felt louder than words, pauses were filled with imagined intentions. What was unsaid began to feel threatening. The mind rushed to explain what the heart could not tolerate waiting for. 3. When closeness once led to pain, connection stopped feeling warm and started feeling dangerous. Distance became the safer choice. Space was chosen not from coldness, but from memory. For when neutrality was no longer trusted, nothing felt neutral anymore. Even calm carried the echo of danger. Peace itself began to feel like a setup. 5. When the past spoke over the present, old wounds began narrating new encounters. Yesterday decided what today would mean. Time collapsed, and every moment felt already known. 6. When guarding became a personality, protection stopped being something you did. It became who you were with everyone. Armor was worn even when no battle was present. 7. When power felt safer than openness, standing above felt less risky than standing beside. Control replaced meeting. Vulnerability was mistaken for exposure instead of intimacy. 8. When fear needed somewhere to land, uncertainty became unbearable without a target. Someone else was chosen to carry the threat. Blame offered temporary relief from inner chaos. And so we realize, fear does not only shield, it reshapes perception. Enemies often appear where safety never lived. Suspicion grows where trust was never allowed to form. What feels like certainty is often fear speaking first. So we ask ourselves, who am I bracing against before they have arrived? What story is fear telling me right now? Where did vigilance replace presence? What changes when I let the moment breathe? Fear is not a flaw, but it was never meant to decide who others are. Protection can harden into isolation if never questioned, and you are the quiet knowing that can meet the world again without needing it to be an enemy.